coming up in this read. So a lot of yous are already currently incredibly successful, and Spirit's saying, well, if you think that you're successful now, Leo, you've seen nothing yet. Leo, we're doing your general reading for June 2023. Everything that you need to know you can find in my description box and in my pinned comment below. And please do keep in mind that the roles can be reversed, especially if you're cross-watching. If a part of the message doesn't resonate for you, then you just leave that for someone else. And these reads, they do tend to be more predictive by nature, so definitely do keep an open mind. Okay, right, so Leo, you have got truth, optimism, hope, and the highest potential. Okay, quite a lot for us to get into. Usually I only take two cards for your overall energy, but you've ended up with double of that. It's not a problem. Okay, the truth coming to earth. You're being inspired to speak your truth and live your truth, or to acknowledge someone else's truth. Okay, so this is a reminder that everyone has a different and unique perspective on the world, and everyone's opinion is going to be different from each other. Sometimes that can make for amazing conversations, and other times that is going to be the catalyst to arguments and drama, right? So ultimately, everyone's truth needs to be respected, okay? There could well be a situation here, Leo, where someone is trying to roughshod over the top of you, okay? So be mindful in case that's the other way around. Be mindful of you accidentally roughshodding over the top of someone else. Okay, just basically keep in mind throughout this month, specifically, just keep in mind that everyone's truth and everyone's perspective is different. Okay. Optimism, unicorn rainbow, seeing the good even in the challenging times, feeling hopeful and confident about the future or the success of something. This can also symbolize a same-sex partnership. Some of you, yeah, you could be dealing with a same-sex situation. You don't have to be, okay? Seeing the good in challenging times, so trying to keep a optimistic outlook even when something is proving to be incredibly difficult. So usually you'll find that that crops up right before you experience some kind of success. Okay, it's always that sort of last leg of the journey, as it were, that feels the most difficult. It's always that last bit where you're like, shit, why am I doing this? I should just quit, you know. So persevere. All right, you know that you've almost reached the top of something here, Leo. So persevere. Now is not the time for you to quit. Hope, angels, love. You're being inspired to open up your inner feelings, talk openly and honestly, as this will also help the person that you were led to speak with. Okay, so disagreements here could be disagreements between friends, disagreements within a work situation. Just take it as it resonates, okay? I could literally be here all day giving examples of how this could be playing out. Ultimately, you know what area of your life this is playing out in. Don't hold back, Leo. But listen, here's the thing, right? When you have this difficult discussion with a certain other individual, do it from a place of kindness, and do it from a place that is open-minded as well. Okay, so basically don't go out of your way to try and offend somebody, is this particular message. I'm not saying that you would, okay? It's more of, look, you might accidentally end up offending someone, so be mindful about what it is that you say. Choose your words carefully and wisely. And then you have highest potential, the door of eternity, the angel of choice. Use your gift or your free will to make the best choices that are in alignment with your highest potential and choosing the path of integrity. So yeah, not taking any kind of shortcuts, choosing the path of integrity. Everything about this energy, Leo, tells me that somebody is going to be pushing your buttons throughout the month of June, and it's going to be for you to be the voice of reason here, okay? Try not to fall into this trap. It's similar to what I told Aries. Try not to fall into this trap of, well, you know, if you can't beat them, join them. That's not what's going to win this particular situation for you, Leo, okay? This is all about you taking the high road, okay? Recognizing someone else that you're dealing with is wrong. They might not necessarily have the emotional maturity to cope with them being wrong. So whatever you do, obviously don't sacrifice your own truth to satisfy someone else's ego. But just keep in mind that not everybody is as emotionally mature as you are, okay? That's the main message that's coming through here with this. And be mindful, be sensitive. You know, it's an interesting message for you to get, that's for certain. Right, so I'm going to pull your tarot, and we'll get a 9-card spread for you. A 9-card spread for our Leo collective. Somebody's dealing with a Taurus. If you're not dealing with a Taurus, then you're just dealing with someone who is ridiculously stubborn or very materialistic. A 9-card spread for Leo. Okay. First card out, 7 of Cups. The card of multiple choices, multiple options, confusion and daydreaming. Somebody feeling lost. Struggling to recognize what is good for them, perhaps. And you've got Death, the Lovers, the Ace of Cups, a 9 of Cups, an 8 of Coins, a 5 of Coins, a Knight of Swords, and a Knight of Wands. Okay, let me just tidy this up for you a second. And at the bottom of the deck is the Tower. What's underneath the Tower? The Empress. Okay. There's a self-actualization here with the Tower and the Empress. Okay. Leo, you have put a lot of work in on yourself to get to the point where you're at, right? You've worked bloody hard for what it is that you have. I'm not just talking stuff. I'm not just speaking about in the physical, right? I'm speaking internally as well. I need to clarify this Tower before we go any further, because that Tower feels like it's a double-edged sword to me. Clarify this Tower is like something unexpected will happen in the month of June that actually gets you on your true path, that sort of thing. Clarify this Tower for Leo. Oh, the deck is being really awkward. An 8 of Swords in reverse. That's like mental freedom when it comes out in reverse. So something outside of your control with this Tower energy is like it happens for you rather than to you. And it opens up this mental freedom for you. Definitely preconceived notions that you had about yourself are being challenged throughout June, Leo. You could be discovering that you've been gaslighting yourself here on something. And then when that realization happens, it changes everything. And then the Empress. It's like the nurturer. It's very, very fertile. It's Earth Mother energy. You stepping into your true power. Making really big things happen. Then you've got the Emperor as well. So there could be like a twin flame type situation that's going on here with the Emperor and the Empress, the divine feminine and the divine masculine. If you're not identifying with that, then this is the two polarizations within yourself that you're bringing into harmony, you're bringing into union internally with each other. You're learning to use both of these aspects of yourself to your very best potential. Remember, you did have the card of the highest potential as well. I'm feeling this combination as you're going to shock yourself, you're going to surprise yourself, you're going to outdo yourself. So a lot of you are already currently incredibly successful, and Spirit's saying, well, if you think that you're successful now, Leo, you've seen nothing yet. And clarify this Seven of Cups for Leo, please. It's saying like there's multiple things that you could change, but avoid changing multiple things at the same time. Take these things on one by one. You can clarify the Seven of Cups, please, for Leo. Seven of Cups for Leo. Okay. An Eight of Wands. Fast movement. There's always a lot of energy and a lot of force behind the Eight of Wands, okay? It's not something that happens just randomly. An Eight of Wands is usually after someone has had time to think about something. That's when the Eight of Wands happens. Because it's speed, action, movement, swift change as well. Someone making quick decisions, like really, really rapidly quick decisions. It can also indicate communication, fast communication. So obviously in this day and age, yeah, communication is basically instant. New ideas, challenges, philosophy, broadcasting messages, you know, long distance travel, air travel. There are so many different connotations that an Eight of Wands has to it, and here's the problem. It's to clarify a Seven of Cups, which is the card of multiple options, keeping your options open, multiple choice. It's a difficult message because it's like Spirit's saying, okay, pick one, Leo, pick one. Pick one thing that you can target and focus on right now. Pick one, because not everything that you're wanting to invest yourself in right now, not everything is going to work out for you. But there's so much choice. This is the problem. The problem is there's too much choices. Like with this combination, it's like being a kid in a sweet shop. You know, feeling overwhelmed at how much choice there actually is, that you end up not really being able to make a choice at all. And then when you do pick something, you find that you're not really happy with what it was that you chose, and you wish you chose something else different. Do you know what I mean? So your perspective is going to be everything, because Spirit's saying, well, listen, Leo, pick one right now, and if you find that you don't like it later on down the line, guess what? You can always change it. I'll just switch over the camera again so you can see. Look, you can always change it later on with that rebirth being right next to it. Do you see what I'm saying? So at the moment, Leo, it's you making a decision is going to be the important thing right now. See, you've got all of this energy, you've got all of this ambition, all this passion, but no clear direction on where to channel all of that ambition. And then the Lovers, a choice, a partnership, a union. And clarify this Lovers energy for Leo, please. Clarify this Lovers for Leo. Okay, somebody could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Taurus, a Libra, Pisces. Your 8 of coins to clarify the Lovers. So it's twice you've got the 8 of coins that's come out in your read. It's 50-50 as to whether or not this is about love or career. Because I'm getting the message of Leo is going to find a career that they really, really love. Or they're currently engaged in a career that they really, really love. And that career is about to take off exponentially. Okay, you could be partnering up with someone who shares your vision, who shares your ambition. And then the second message that I'm getting is someone's dealing with a twin flame situation here. Somebody that they likely met at work, or they met when they were working on themselves. There are 2 very clear, distinct groups of Leo here. There's a message about how you've to pay attention to the details and to not accept, don't accept anything shoddy. So don't accept anybody making excuses, that sort of thing. Keep your standards high. Clarify this Ace of Cups, please, for Leo. An 8 of Cups off balance, so somebody needs to make a decision. We're right back at where we started here, Leo. We're right back at where we started now. It's possible. It's possible you picked a direction in your life. Could be work, could be relationship. Got so far down that particular road and then realized, I'm not happy with this. Or that's someone else's energy towards you. 8 of Cups off balance. That's neither here nor there. That's someone who knows that something's not working out and that they need to leave it. They need to call it quits. But they haven't actually done it yet, which is why it's off balance, because it is just a thought, it's just a feeling, it's not something that's happened in the physical yet. And this feels like it's you, Leo. This feels like you've got some kind of misgivings about leaving something or walking away from something. Because your heart is still in it, but your passion is elsewhere, which is a really strange, confusing message to get. So you love something or you love someone, but your passion and your ambition is someplace else, someplace different. Okay, 9 of Cups, 8 of Coins. Can you clarify the 9 of Cups and the 8 of Coins for Leo, please? It's almost, it could be as well, Leo. It could be, yes, I love my twin flame, but I need to let them go, or vice versa. That could be someone saying that about you. An Ace of Swords to clarify your 9 of Cups and your 8 of Coins. Just like thinking long and hard about something. having that breakthrough. And you can see it's a spiral as well. So at some point, someone's thought process was spiraling out of control. It's indicating that you will have that breakthrough that you're needing, that mental clarity that you're looking for. 3 of Coins. Getting support. You're being supported. You're being supported by a group of people here, Leo. Could be a group of people at work you're being supported by. Or you could be the support network for someone that you're working with. Five of Coins, Knight of Swords, and a Knight of Wands. 2 nights. 2 nights back to back. That can indicate reunions with old friends, but it can also indicate like a small group of people. Not gossiping with each other, but kind of like gossiping, but to say the word gossip would imply some kind of malice. But I'm not picking up on any kind of malice. I'm picking up more on this is how it is, that it's not really within my control. I just need somebody to speak to about it. Do you know what I mean? So it's not malicious gossip. It's more like friendly gossip between work colleagues, between friends. And then your 5 of Coins. That's like ghosted, forgotten about, lack mentality, struggling. Someone's struggling. You could be struggling at work. You recognize someone else at your workplace is really, really struggling with it could be with their mental health. Clarify that 5 of Coins for Leo, please. A Queen of Wands and a 5 of Swords. Why am I feeling that someone is in competition here with you, Leo? Someone feels like they're not good enough, or that they're not good enough for you, or this could be someone else making you feel that you're not good enough for them. Take it as it resonates, but we do have very, very specifically somebody in this read feeling like they're not good enough. And they're plenty good enough. It could be your twin flame counterpart has made you feel like you're not good enough. And then you've had to do a lot of that sort of self-reflecting. But through that self-reflecting, you've actually understood and recognized that you're already whole, you're already complete. Okay, sorry about that, Leo. My battery decided it was going to die on me. Right, yeah, so someone else making you feel like you weren't good enough for them for whatever reason, or that you weren't good enough for their company, made you go into this self-reflective mode. You've come out of that with the understanding that you're already whole, you're already complete, and that is the context of this particular tower. This tower for you is going to change absolutely everything, Leo. It changes everything for you, and it's very, very beautiful. You then have the Knight of Swords and a Knight of Wands, which, as we've already discussed, that feels like a group of people speaking with each other. And someone is filling you with the confidence that has been missing for you, basically. You've got one individual who is seeing you as competition and being jealous of you, and then you've got another individual who is being your cheerleader and cheering you on and encouraging you. And then you've got this third energy that's making you feel, or was making you feel, crappy about yourself. There's a broad mixture of lots of different energies in this read. You have a healing message, please, for our Leo collective. Whoa. amber. Okay, so if you're interested in crystal healing, then a piece of amber might be beneficial for you. Give it to the universe. I like to use the word universe because it's far more inclusive. Okay, take a deep breath, and on the exhale, release this situation to the universe for healing and answers. Yeah, surrender this to the universe. And then at the bottom of the deck you've got Sodalite. Socialize or join in, make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. So your people are out there for you to find, Leo. Okay, no more wasting your time on individuals that refuse to see anything from a different perspective. It's like a lot of you have been surrounding yourself with people who walk around with the blinkers on, you know. Right, so to inject a little bit of light-hearted energy back into your read, I'm going to be using the shitty deck, and it says, after every shitstorm, there is a rainbow. I love this deck at the moment. It's very, very on point. Right, the first chapter of your life will not matter as the last chapter of your life. It'll still show you how well you have carried yourself through all the shitty obstacles thrown your way, and you're going to realize that you've won by how much you've grown. That's appropriate. Really, really appropriate. It's literally what I was saying there with your tower energy. So it's saying, when it says the first chapter of your life will not matter, it's the last chapter of your life. So it's like, there's no such thing as a wasted experience, first and foremost, but also you can't go back in time. It's always about progression. You realize that you've won by how much you've grown. Yeah. Yeah. It's like you've taken all the shitty obstacles that have been thrown at you, and you've made the absolute best of them. You know, you've been transmuting negatives into positives, and you've been making difficult situations work. You know, turning that lead into gold type thing. It's beautiful. But yeah, that is what I have for you, Leo. It's up to you what you do with this reading. Please remember that tarot is not a scapegoat for your problems. It is not a crutch. It's a guide, and you're the one that's in charge of your destiny. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is catered more towards your own specific needs, then feel free to place your booking at phoenixkeyatarot.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.